brand deals, they do pay you. To do an ad on TV, they pay you. Now I was told for its marketing to put me out there. I didn't know those things until I asked questions. When I started asking a lot of questions, then I started fighting with the label. I'm super sick di beat tse ke di gagola, makipi di khosi di chiki tse ke di rafola, ka vese ke bola ya tsabe ke slege, I may be with nontle ibile gone ke boese sa.
Hello, everybody at home, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Nontle Tema Talks Longevity. Yes! I have my renter crowd in the studio. Welcome, everybody. Welcome through. And thank you so much for all the wonderful comments and the likes and the shares from our previous episode. May we please keep the same momentum for today's episode. I am your host, Nontle. And the reason why I like to talk about longevity is because it's such a powerful word, longevity. We all strive to go through like the long haul in everything that we do in life, whether in our careers, in our relationships. We're always striving for that long distance. So I'm here all the time to chat to guests about how, what kind of magic have they discovered about themselves to give them that strength, that perseverance, to have the staying power, whether in their careers or in their personal lives or in whatever business spectrums they're in. So that's what longevity is all about. So please do make a comment right now on the show, right now as we are broadcasting. Let me know who you would like to see me chat to right here on the couch, because today's guest is very special. The word longevity defines her. Okay, she's a female, obviously. Let me tell you that. She's in a male-dominated industry. She's in the music business. She is a rapper. Do you guys know? She's been in the business for a very long time, and she's back reinventing herself, doing her thing, owning her throne. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to one of my favorite rappers of all times. Let's give it up for the female rapper, Fifi Cooper. You are the definition of longevity, girl. You've been in the industry for many years. We're going to delve into it.
Yeah.
But before we delve into it, I just want you to pop a vitamin. It's our replenish. I want to replenish your spirit.
Hello.
Replenish your mind, your soul, and your essence, all about you. And give you that glow up for this interview.
Let's go.
Just one. It's all natural. It's all holistic, you know.
And you look good, hey?
Girl, I am all about longevity. I'm here for the long haul.
What's the secret? Is
longevity, yes.
Love it for me.
You know, everybody on their podcasts, they will make you drink whatever that they are associated with, affiliated with. So why not let my guests pop my longevity?
Let's go.
So that's my vibe. What do you guys think of that? So if you become a guest on my show, I'll give you a taste of my supplements. You're going to feel revitalized immediately. So welcome. How are you feeling to be here with me? Because, I don't think you and I have ever sat and spoken before. We've known each other just in the industry space.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now being here with me and just being in this vibe?
When you hit me up, I was like, this is crazy because I've been wanting to, have a conversation with you. Obviously, growing up, I looked up to you. There's a lot that you did for us in terms of inspiring us, pushing no matter what. So
going through it.
Yeah. So when you hit me up, I was like, this is God actually saying, girl, it's your time now to have a conversation. This is Nontle. So I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited as well.
It's crazy.
I want to get to know you. And just before we tap into you, I just want to let the people know that are watching that we are not alone in the studio, obviously. We've got our renter crowd. Plus, I've invited some hidden faces who'll just also be popping up on the mic. We've got Les over there in one of the mics. Say what's up, Les, to the people so they can hear that there's a voice behind me that's also going to be throwing in some questions here and there.
Yeah.
Say what's up.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
No, say what's up.
Hello everyone. I'm Les. So excited to meet you, and I can't wait for the interview.
You can't wait for the chat.
Thank you for joining
Let's
us.
go.
And then we've got our girl P also on the mic. P, you want to throw in some words to our guest?
Hi. I'm happy that you're here. Let's do this.
You know, the people that are behind the mic are the most nervous ones. What do they think about us?
All of a sudden, I'm shy.
They're
Stop
all
it.
shy. Let's talk about the name Fifi Cooper.
Yeah.
Where did it come from? Because I'm sure that's not your birth name,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So what's your real names and how did you kind of get the AKA Fifi?
So Fifi Cooper, obviously I knew that, if I'm going to be an artist, I'm going to need a stage name, right?
Oh, okay.
So my thing was like, in high school, they used to call me Cooper. I didn't go to Mini Cooper because I was that girl.
And you are portable. You're tiny.
Like,
you look like
but
a
I'm
mini
that girl.
Cooper.
Assembly, so I'm known. I'm popular ko skolong. But then they gave me that nickname Cooper. Everyone was calling me Cooper ko high school. And then obviously Fifi is my nickname from my real name Refilwe. So I had to put my nicknames together to come up with a stage name. So I came up with Fifi Cooper from both my nicknames. So
That's a dope name.
Yeah.
I see why you got the name. It makes sense. So you say you always knew already, you were preparing yourself for being an artist.
Yeah.
Being specifically a rapper, or can you also do vocals?
No.
Okay.
Crazy thing. So this is how my music journey started, right? I think when I was about 6, 7, my dad used to play bass guitar before he passed away. So I think he realized my talent before I could realize that there's something special about my voice. So he would actually play his bass guitar and say, opela, opela, opela. So we would have those sessions all the time. And I would enjoy that, So that's how I started singing ko kerekeng. Literally, I saw myself Kilibo Beyonce, bo Rihanna. I didn't see myself as a rapper at all.
Wow.
But then
But you knew you were a star.
yeah, because everywhere ko kerekeng, ko skolong, I was that girl,
Wow.
And growing up, ko Mafikeng, obviously being surrounded, by the legend HHP, I realized that actually there's a gap where there's no female rapper that represents, Motswako, that represents Mafikeng, that represents Bokoni Buperima. So I took it upon myself, you know what, let me challenge myself, because also I don't like being comfortable for a long time. I like trying new things because I believe that I grow by trying new things, because you never know gore talent ya gago ke eng if you don't try out different things. And I believe in versatility. So I was like, let me try this rap, situation. Let me try ke rap Motswako. And literally my first song, standing ovation, negi sinki grey when I was singing. So I was like, there's something, when it comes to rap. And since then, I never looked back.
You never looked back.
Yeah.
Do you remember the lyrics of your first rap? Can you rap it for us?
Yeah. It's called
Because
I
I
Got
remember
It.
my first link.
It's called
of
I Got
audition.
It.
Okay, sure.
It's called I Got It.
hear
The
you.
song, Baraki Fifi Girl, I'm coming through, kissy easy. This dirty cheese boy, Samo Josie Hadin Kitty. I'm extraordinary, got flow steady
Ow.
DP. You step up with my efforts, make you jinda only wiki cause.
Hey.
I'm super sicky, the beat, the take ya di hahola. My hippie, the kosi, the cheeky, take ya di rafola.
Hey.
Kavasek ya bola ya, tabek ya sleche. I may be with nonte, ibiloho neke wesesan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's actually
That's dope,
where
man.
I started.
That's talent, hey?
Yeah. And I remember the first time I performed, Jeba was also backstage. After my performance, he came to me. Hey, we're now Motsoko's first lady one. That stuck with me. I was like, if Double HP
Sees that in you.
can see something, then it means we're on the right track. Yeah.
May he rest in
In
peace.
peace. Yeah.
You know, what happened to him was very, very tragic. Double
Sad,
HP, so young,
Yeah.
still had so much to give to the world.
True.
Let's just tap, because I can see the emotions of you when you speak about Double HP,
Yeah.
obviously. Let's tap into the relationship that you guys had. If you can just bring us through that.
Yeah.
Bring us into that world of yours with him.
My relationship with Jeba was crazy because Jeba ke motho e leng gore he wants everyone to make it. He has opened doors for a lot of people, especially rona ba re tswang ko Mafikeng. He was someone e leng gore, yes, he's big, but he would love you loudly, and he would make.
He's a very humble guy.
Yeah, kore na go rata sa iphitlhi, and would make everyone aware gore bona ke saka lo wena, I love you, you know, you're doing great. So he's one of the people who would have serious conversation with you, because I think his experiences in the industry, di mo rutile gore he must also look out for us, ba re tlang ko morago, you know, and advise where he can. And I remember even when I signed, you know, my first record deal, I obviously didn't know much, you know.
And you did you read the contract?
Yeah, I did read the contract, but
Like read the contract. Fifi?
read the contract.
Okay.
We're gonna come back to that
Because I know you guys and contracts.
English, yeah, contract.
No. You know they throw those bombastic words.
Hidden clause.
Yeah.
Where now you think gore obadile kante jo bampetile 10.
That's what I'm saying. Like those are the clauses that we don't read because they're also written there in small letters.
It's just so crazy, bro. Like, you know. But he would advise me. I remember when I signed my first contract, he sat down with me and he asked me that very same question. Did you read the contract?
My goodness.
You know? And he just, you know, instilled something in me that will forever stay with me. The fact that he was super humble and nasa lebale kwa tswang ko teng, no matter what. And for me, it's huge because we learn from these people, like the people that we look up to. What are they contributing to life in Yaron? Is it a positive thing or a negative thing? With Jeba, it was always positive. And he was happy. He wanted everyone to win. And for that, I will always appreciate him.
Usually people that are very giving like him are the ones that are actually the most emptiest. Because no one gives back to them. So their cup is actually empty because they're always pouring whatever little they have.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what caused him at the end, his depression, from my perspective, now that you're explaining as well.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, for the fact that you can't even recognize hore moto hashabo or he's not having a good day, like he would always like put up that smile and make sure that everyone else is happy, you know. And he has done a lot for me. I remember his last music video was Ale Dumaye with me and Lection. And if I knew then...
Shout out to Lection.
Yeah, shout out to Lection, you know. If I knew then, if I knew, but then I'm still grateful that I was able to be, you know, one of the people by Longhoro, they shared his last moments with him. And he actually passed away on my birthday. I was waiting for his phone call.
24th of October, ne?
Yes.
Because that's your birthday.
Yes, I was waiting for his call the whole day. And kidirile braai, re ko harte biese. And now I see people crying. Bare, o ska bolela Fifi, party ya gagwe e tlo go senyega. Then, they broke the news to me. I couldn't, you know, ke grotmane, like, yeah.
Can I ask you this? What did his passing, his premature passing, teach you? What did you learn from him in that space?
I've learned that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to speak up. Sometimes, I would less of a powerhouse if you sometimes break down, you know, and show that vulnerable side. Because I think sometimes we bottle a lot of things up just gore go be sharp, batho ba bang ba be sharp, but it's important to speak up. It's important to know that it's okay not to be okay. You know, ke mo lefatsheng mo jo. Le modimo, like I say ba re go tlo go ba easy. Like there will be challenges. There will be, you know, those moments where you also want to break down and cry, you know. But it taught me, Hore, it's okay not to be okay.
I think from what you're also explaining about him, what I can pick up is it's okay to also, you must be conscious of also the energy you give out to other people.
Yeah.
Remember that you also have to put yourself first.
Yeah.
And save energy for you.
For you.
Yes, because a lot of the times we're always trying to help others. You're always trying to plug other people on,
and
put people on.
0%.
That's
yeah,
it.
Team.
So you have to make sure that you find ways to heal you.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
and to comfort you. And with my next question to you is, how does Fifi take care of her? in the madness of career, life, being a public figure, having people out there have an opinion. How do you take care of you in all aspects, mentally, spiritually, physically?
I think I've learned to be selfish. I've learned to know when to take a break. I know when to put myself first. And I'm very grateful for ke family e leng gore God comes first, you know. Ha go le monate, God is there with me. La go le busula, He's there with me. So there's power in prayer. There's nothing that can defeat tapelo, you know. And those weak moments, we do pray. My sister is also a pastor. So sometimes because I think
Why go
yeah, no, let me
You
tell
forget.
you. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you. That's why I'm saying I'm grateful that I come from a family.
Yeah.
Sometimes, as a human being, you think that you are praying enough, but you don't understand, Hore, the attack that is upon your life needs you to pray more than
The Bible says, pray always.
Exactly.
Pray, do not stop.
Exactly. So when I say Hore wang khopotse, it doesn't mean Hore isike rapile.
Yeah.
She's just saying,
Yeah.
keep on.
Keep at it.
Yes. Continue. Pray. It doesn't matter hore o ko kae wa ja o tswa ka koloi o etsang because re bereka mo ditseleng. There's accidents ko re rona especially batho ba e leng gore we are in the entertainment space. There's a lot that comes with that. So for me to always be selfish ka energy yaka is through prayer and it's through God. It's through asking Him to lead and guide me at all times. So I think that is my secret weapon, and it'll forever be my secret weapon because it works for me.
So you literally come from a Christian background where family members, your sister, pastor, and
Aunt,
mom and dad. What background are they coming from?
My mom, le ke motho a kereke, obviously, because her mom, le ne le motho e leng gore ko kerekeng o ko godimo. So ba gola e le batho ba ba tsenang kereke, both my mom and dad. And my dad ene vele ne le artist, so it also became easy for me when I broke the news to my mom that actually I want to be an artist.
Because I wanted to ask
you.
you.
She understood gore batho ba bereka bosigo.
Yeah.
Go di gigging. They're always on the road, traveling, different provinces, different countries. So she also prays for me. You know, I get travel, I get zang, because I think she has learned a lot from being with my dad, you know. So that also for me is a blessing, you know, because these are the people that had knowledge before me. So there's a lot that they can protect me from. There's a lot in their prayer that they say that protects me without me knowing. Yeah, so for me, it's a blessing because I think in this industry, if I didn't have that type of support from my family.
I really believe like our grandparents, you know, great-great-grandparents' prayers are really covering us.
Yeah.
Because also we enter into the entertainment space very young and not really aware of the battles spiritually.
Yeah.
And we are really, really covered by those prayers. So I'm really grateful for you that I see that you've been covered.
Yeah.
I can feel it for you that because you've managed. Let's walk us through now the journey. So what age were you when you entered into the entertainment industry space? What was your age?
So I started my first song, I think I was in matric 2008. So it's been like 18 years
So
now.
young girl.
Yeah.
Naive.
I was like 17 years. So obviously ke simolotse ko Mafikeng,
Yes.
you know. It wasn't easy starting up. You want to be seen. At least today you can just post on TikTok and people can see you. Back in the days, even though the Facebook thing, they didn't have the type of effect that socials has today.
Yes.
You literally had to go to an event and beg to perform for free.
Yes.
Just so that people can see you.
Exactly.
So I was that girl. I would gate crash the event there and just ask to perform. And I realized, sorry, that actually helped me because a lot of people, and I started getting the booking mole. Even though in ele 5 clipper at the time, it made me happy because I ke fitla ko ntlong ke khona go ra mama ke re mama tshwara ba mfile 5 clipper
Nice.
bona gore re ra yang. So
Nice.
yeah. I see you want to say
Yeah,
something.
they wanna ask
You
questions
wanna hop
there
on
at the
that
back.
one?
You're free. I thought you were saying Amandla. Wait.
Thank you, Ms. Nontle.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, Ms. Cooper, your musical influences.
Yeah.
What was that hunger? Who was that inspiration for you coming up? And also, like, we went from our Lauryn Hill to Sexy Red today.
Yeah.
A disparity in the messages that are being broadcasted. What do you think of the state of rap today, and who were some of your influences growing up?
So growing up, crazy thing is I used to listen to a lot of gospel, a lot of R&B, like ke ngwana lo wa R&B le ya di 90s.
Yes, same here. Well,
Yeah, Westlife ke da.
Yeah.
But when it came to rappers, I think ne ke le ngwana bo da bread at the time.
Right.
But my inspiration e thata ne tswa mo gae. From Bojeba,
Yeah.
you know, Proverb.
Yeah.
Those are the people that I was listening to at the time. And if I would compare hip hop to where it is now, I feel like it has grown. It's just so crazy that a lot of people think that hip hop you will know. It's just that in South Africa we're blessed to have a lot of genres they represent us. There will be a time ya piano, there will be a time ya gomo, but hip hop will always be go pele, you know, for me. But going back to Jenny Yaga, when I started when I was 18, 17, ne ke le ko Mafikeng, and in my mind, I didn't think that I'll make it out of Maf. I think it started as a hobby, you know,
Yeah.
because it was something in Niki enjoy. Na sentle ke rata go apaya, I wanted to see myself as a private chef.
Really?
Yeah.
I could never have pictured
Baby,
that.
boo atle.
Me too.
Wow. Okay. So you know how to tear up a kitchen.
No, I love cooking.
Oh,
I
wow.
love
That's
cooking.
amazing.
So in my mind now, I thought I'm either going to be a chartered accountant or I'm going to be a private chef.
Okay.
You know, so when I like speaking things into existence because I've understood the power of the tongue.
Of course, you're
If
a
I
child of
want-
God. You know,
yeah,
he made you in his image.
I understood that from a very young age, and I used to speak things into existence. So I remember 2013 when I had my first child. I lost friends, the normal thing, you know. A go sa le monate, ha o sa ba fa di backstage pass ba nyelela. So it happened 2013. I had my first boy, and I told myself, I'm like, you know what? 2015 is going to be 2050.
2050.
Yeah.
I love that.
I every day ke ne ke bua that thing. Ke re 2015 is going to be 2050. 2015,
Okay.
the first phone call,
Yes.
I knew it.
What
I
was
knew
it?
it. I was packing my bags already.
Coming to Joburg.
But my sister, we want to have a meeting with you. Please come to Joburg. Yeah. All right. That's it. Very good. Wabon?
Yes.
And when I left Mafikeng, I didn't know that this is a record label or I didn't know. I just went to a meeting.
Yeah.
I got to the meeting. There's no record label. They're just saying, you know, we have the funds to push you. What do you want? I don't know anything about PR marketing. Even though I went to Boston Media House, I know I major behind the mic. So rather hire people who will push me. Ba e leng gore they are professionals in terms of marketing. And then, boom, after a week, they came back to me. They said, we just opened the record label. We're going to push you. And then they dropped my first song, Kisses, South Africa, Hello.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then now you step into the terrain of superstardom.
Yeah.
How did things flip for you? Like, and your mind, how were you here mentally once you became global star now?
It was crazy. Because
I know.
like I said, like to me, I thought, ke hobby, you know, ke a go fella ko Mafikeng. You know, so coming to Joburg, actually, like, it likile hore,
You've made it.
now you're out of your mom's house. You're going now to hustle for yourself, you know? And, big stages, rubbing shoulders with big artists, ba e leng gore ne ke ba bona fela mo TV. So automatically that, tells me, ntwana o fitlhile, I remember Metro Awards, my first award.
Yeah.
Metro Awards. That night I won 3 awards.
Was this the
In
same
one
night?
night.
Was this the same night also MT was
Yeah,
popping? Because
yeah.
I remember the two of you, there was
Yeah.
a year
Yeah.
that
yeah.
you were going back
Yeah.
up and down the stairs.
Yeah, no, bona.
You were
No.
up the stage there getting an
Yeah.
award, and it was you, it was him. And I
Yeah.
was like, yo, bana baba fiklile
Yeah.
batho.
Yo, trust me.
Yo, that was
Trust
your
me.
year. How was that year like for you? I mean,
it was crazy. Like,
yeah.
that thing, every day when you wake up, you want someone to pinch you, or believe this is actually happening, because it was crazy to a point where we didn't know what sleep is. Would literally sleep in the bus, maybe going to the next event. Maybe that's like 2 hours and that's it. We get there.
Because you were
The
booked,
show goes on.
booked and busy.
Yeah, we were literally, when I say everywhere, I say everywhere. My first everything happened in 2015. My first flight, whether we're now private jet, whether we're now, 2015, everything literally was my first. My first nomination, my first 1 million stream, like everything.
Did you also make your first million in 2015? I'm sure you did.
Wabona
You were supposed to.
Bona. Kyatla ko, kyatla. Wabona? Winning those awards, and also like to my family, it was like, actually what you're doing, because family, even though like they'll be like, oh, you can go and be a musician, deep down they know hore career ya rona as entertainment, it needs something you will fall back on.
Right.
So they will always remind me. But that night they were like, hey, you were born
You're
for this.
gone. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
gone.
like we see what you see now.
Yeah.
And everything went well, everything was perfect until I started asking questions, because there's no way I can wake up every day but my bank account doesn't say the same,
Yeah.
Every time I go to a show, I need to ask, how much did you charge? I need to know. Even if I'm not getting the full percentage, I know what's my percentage on the contract. So I have a right to ask. But now, when I started asking a lot of questions, then I started fighting with the label.
Ish.
Yeah. And going back to, did I make my first million? Because I could have had. Even Zola said it on a McG podcast, or Fifi Cooper, ngabe a tastile meter ya gagwe ya ntlha that year, because she was literally everywhere.
And I know these
big
awards were
events.
also giving money. They
Yeah.
gave money with each award, and you
Yeah,
were
but I
winning.
found out later. I didn't know that, Even like big brand deals, I only started knowing after I left record label. Sorry. Brand deals, they do pay you. To you to do an ad on TV, they pay you. Now I was told for its marketing to put me out there. I didn't know those things until I asked questions, and I started doing homework for nna gore ke kgone go ithuta, because the challenges made me realize that one day I want to have my own record label, so I can give the young ones an easier platform to have things a little bit easier than nna. So after I left, I did my homework. I actually realized, or you know what, learning the business side of things also is just that we're not lazy. Information is everywhere, even on the internet. Google. Samro, it teaches you a lot about royalties.
But remember, they also plant you around distractions.
Yes, you won't have time to do
you
that.
don't think that's it.
And when in the media, you appear like a billionaire, like a millionaire, like let's
Yeah.
But the bank balance doesn't say the same.
Yeah.
One thing that hurt me, my mom called me, my son was sick. I didn't have money to send my mom. I had to ask for my boss. But I just came from 6 shows.
Yo.
So you weren't even getting
Bro.
5K from a show per show.
No.
So
Oh, no,
who was paying your rent where you were staying?
You were getting
a car?
it's like okrea salary by the end of the month. But that salary, obviously, opatela rente. I had a car. I used to take myself to gigs with my own car. Ke tshela petrolo. Ha o re wa sheba tšhelete ba go sendetseng yone e fedile before you can even do anything. So those were the questions. And then I left, but I was grateful that, I went through that because now
learned.
I was hungry to learn the business, like for real, and not just be behind the mic, And that's why even today I advise like all upcoming artists to just learn the business side of things.
Definitely.
That little bit of information will take you a long way. But I know that most of the times we are targeted because of our backgrounds. They know that you don't know. And outside Josie, you get excited.
Right. You've got to wisen up.
And they bank on that. So, okay.
But I always say life is a game, right? And you have to, once you've played the game, you could win or lose in this game of life because you're going to the different levels every time. So there comes a point where you need to go back because you've lost so much that you need to learn the game. So go open the manual book and find out, how does this game actually play? Learn it, renewing your mind. Listen to pastors preaching. Learn the word of God. Learn different aspects of things about life, about your business, just about life firstly, about mindset. So that when you come back into that same space, now you have a bit of... You've got the playing cards. You know what cards to play because you've learned the game.
True.
So I'm happy that you went back and you decided to learn. What other things were you doing to learn about yourself and about your mindset? What did you do to grow Fifi as well whilst because there was a time you were away from the space. What were you doing in that space as well?
I was focusing on myself.
What were you doing?
Before Fifi Cooper, there's a Refilo Moketi.
Thank you.
Refilo Moketi is a daughter, sister to somebody, a mother, first of all. I cannot love my kids if I don't take care of myself first.
Right.
That's why earlier I said, I know when it's time for me to take a break. So for me, I'm at a point where I'm okay with not trending because I've trended before.
You don't need all of that. You've done it.
I'm okay with where I am. I'm okay with
exactly
because it works for me.
Yes.
And I know like sometimes defenders are Rona, like
they want to put you back in that box.
Yeah,
and
like
now you've outgrown that box.
Yeah, you need to drop. But mentally, I'm not at a point where I can give you what you want.
Yes.
And I know when to give you what you want.
Yes.
What you need from me, which is good music. Mentally, if I feel like I'm not okay, I step back. On social media, I know that I can press that block button for my own peace. You understand? Because sometimes they follow us just to break us down, not to build us. So you need to be aware
Unfortunately,
that not everyone is going to be positive all the time. There will be those ones, really.
But we're in the world. Remember, we're playing the game. And with the game, there's also the enemy that attacks, then you have to escape. You've got to get through the enemy
won't
monster.
attack you if there's nothing special about you, right?
You.
Even the haters, they won't hate on you if there's nothing to hate on. Like, So for me, it's also a reminder, Hore. Sometimes when you get those negative comments or the hate, it just shows, hey, some of them, they wish they could be you, or some of them, they wish they could reach the level of the reaching. So I know when to take a break. I know when to heal myself because at the end of the day, I'm growing up. My kids are growing up. And what's important to me is to know that I put my kids first. I put my family first. I put my health first. Shout out to this. Actually, I feel so much, energy.
Well, I feel like I didn't go.
Yeah. Yeah. So I put myself first. I've learned to be selfish and to put myself first.
So, I'm all about restoration. I mean, longevity is a range that I've created with also the different products. I've got different names for it. One of my product is called Restore.
Okay.
I feel like you in your restoring season, you're also in that space right now. Am I right on that?
No, you're right.
I'm definitely right.
Right.
So take us through this restoration of Fifi Cooper coming back to own her throne? Because I know you just dropped.
Yeah.
And you've been silent for how many years now? You were quiet for a while. No?
About 2-3 years.
Which is perfectly fine because you can be as quiet as you need.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Also, quiet ya ka ha se quiet ele ya gore we can't really find her. Remember when I left the label, I had to start all my pages from scratch. A lot of people didn't know where to find me. I did drop an album 2018 called Take Me Back from my, record label. So a lot of people didn't know where to catch me. But even though I haven't dropped like a full project or a single that made noise, I've been, doing reality shows. I was presenting another show on, SABC for like 2 seasons.
Right.
So I did Love and Hip Hop South Africa. I was there, but I was not there. I just chose dilo tse leng gore they fit me and they're perfect for that time. Because I believe gore everything happens for a reason. And Modimo se smart la jo. There's always go na le nako ya sengwe le sengwe, Sometimes if you pressurize yourself to do certain things, you won't really accomplish the end goal because ojagile. Sometimes take your time, relax, understand how God lene wa bereka,
Patience.
Be patient.
I've learned that with our journey of longevity. I've learned that we have to have endurance, resilience, patience. Those are the top 3. If you don't have resilience, endurance to go through the long haul and the patience, batla dilo like immediately and there's no longevity. That's why the new generation are so instant. They get instant fame of dropping a song on TikTok. It gets the views now. But are you going to be here 10 years from now? Are you going to be here 20 years from now?
That's why batala, because they wake up and they are big. They don't work for anything.
They don't. I get that. Yeah. But what's the longevity? So that's why I have you here, because you are still standing in an industry that now people are just making it quickly, Let's talk about your album as well.
Yeah.
And not just your album, I mean your record label. You've got your own record label.
Yeah.
Now that's creating longevity for you as well.
Yeah.
How is that going? And have you signed any artists, or is it just focusing on you and your projects for now?
So I opened more Cooper Records 2017 because I wanted to make it known that you will get more Cooper Records,
Ooh,
I like that. That's cute.
Empowerment.
Yeah. So like I said, obviously it has always been a dream. I've always wanted to have my own record label. I've always seen myself as a boss.
Because you are a boss lady.
Yeah. So it's going well at the moment. And I think right now, and for all these years, what I've been focusing on is helping upcoming artists, especially with like recording, bookings, and the workshop, because it's important for you, because being an artist, it's a package. You can have talent, but if you don't know how to treat people, or
and
even
PR yourself,
even to do an interview, sell yourself,
right?
Things like that, because I think we overlook those things, and come also you don't understand where did I go wrong, not understanding that the little things they are just as important as you having a hit.
Right.
Yeah. So Mo Cooper has been focusing on that. I've worked with a lot of artists, producers. Because they do need someone like me, Elongor has been there to advise, where I can. Like, I take that from Jayaba because he was that person, Nasa timanika information I feel you need to know. And that's where it is. Now I just dropped my second album, but it is a dream to sign an artist. Under Mo Cooper Records. I just need to find the right, person. I give at least stress, artist stressana. Lina ke stress herself, so I don't, play that game. I want to really sign someone who knows, what they really want.
What is it, the actual real stresses of being an artist? What are the real challenges besides the record labels and the contracts? What is it? Is it alcohol? Is it addiction? Is it the nights in the... what is the actual thing that causes artists?
I have no idea. I have no idea because
'Cause I always study you guys.
I can but I know the artist they are sokodisa. I don't know what it is. But the artists they are sokodisa, Joe, they have this thing, especially like
Is it
once
ego?
you
Wait,
become
it's
big,
ego. It's ego.
Yeah, yo, hey,
Ego.
hey.
Les has something
Let's
to
go.
say.
I was
Liz.
also curious in terms of getting back into the game. Your music is music of substance. You don't just rap whatever. You can feel it's from a real place.
Yeah.
Have there been challenges in terms of you creating the new content? Have you had to adjust to the current climate? People are not as in tune and focused. Their attention spans are not what they used to. Have you had challenges in terms of getting back into the game and pushing your music in this new journey?
No, I think with my music, I always say that originality is key. My fans love me because I give them the real me, And with creating music, I'm not really much on like music or trending. I believe in music or rutang something.
Yes.
In my music, if you listen to my music, you will really get to know me because I give you my experiences, my challenges. It's all there, because I feel like also music is like therapeutic in a way.
Yes, definitely.
I can say things that I can't say through a song. Through a song, I'm able to say those things. And it also goes back to being a mom. Like I know that my music won't be here. My music will be here, Nakisi, in this world. And when people listen to that music, they must be able to learn something. I want my kids to be proud, even when I'm not here, when they listen to my music and, be proud. Actually, my mom was teaching, us something. It's not about the clubs and, the booze,
So I love your answer, Liz. Basically, she's saying that she doesn't care about
The trends.
and whatever people are consuming. If they get her, they get her. If they don't, they don't.
Her tribe will come.
Yes, the right tribe for her will come. I actually dig that because you need to find yourself in that stance in this life so that you don't get swayed.
Yeah. Because, my first album, 2050, is doing 10 years this year.
Wow.
But
Sure.
every time I step on stage,
They want
love
those
is
songs.
crazy. The longevity of the music that I make, even after 10 years, is still relevant.
Yes.
That's the type of music that I create.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
What are the future plans that you would still like to do? Because you've done a lot.
I want to get
already.
married.
That's what I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask, like, what other dreams do you still have? I'm sure you've traveled the world. You've got kids. How many kids? You say you have two, right?
boys.
How old are they?
12 and 2 years.
12 and 2.
Yeah.
And they've obviously impacted and changed your life
Yeah.
and made you a better woman.
Yes.
And the experience of being a mother is something that you have to go through.
Beautiful.
So now you want to experience marriage. So you have never been married.
No.
Okay. So is there somebody out there that's with you?
Definitely.
Okay.
With kids, there's no way there is.
There is
somebody. Yes.
No, I'm just asking if there's your guy there. You
Yeah,
know?
100%.
So he's your baby daddy.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like my number one supporter.
That is so dope, Fif.
Yeah. It is dope.
Oh,
It is
wow.
dope,
Okay.
But yeah,
You're so
obviously I feel
blessed.
like I am. And that's why I'm so grateful, how, things are just happening in my life. I'm just so grateful, man. The things that we pray for, like I was saying, if you are patient, they will happen. They will come to you. If you speak them into existence, they will happen. And yeah, I do have a partner.
And you met where and how was the meeting? I love to know how people met.
We were friends long before
Okay.
we started dating, so we met in Pretoria and yeah.
Love
the
at first
rest
sight.
is history. Something like that.
Oh, that is so dope. Because I was actually going to ask you before you spoke about having your partner, how it's like dating in being a woman in a male-dominated industry, and just having the power that you have. Like, how do men perceive you? Do they approach you? Are they intimidated? So I wanted to know those
I actually
things.
get approached by mummies a lot. Mummies love me.
Ladies.
They love me. Yes. They love me. That's the crazy part, you know?
Okay.
So,
okay, because they think that you
yeah,
are.
I think I'm
okay.
way too gangster.
Yeah,
For the boys. They just feel like, wena.
Mara, that's the thing. You know why they feel like this?
Yeah.
The mummies are coming for you. It's because you've got that Dabret vibes.
Yeah,
You've
yeah,
still got that Dabret feel.
Yeah.
And it's if that's who you were looking up to, you've got her spirit within
Yeah.
you as well.
And I remember
that's-
when they asked me in the label, why don't I wear shorts and G-string on stage? I'm like, guys, you know, like my inspiration of the way I dress
Yeah.
comes from growing up with two brothers.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the only girl ko gae, so I get to dress up, I would steal their t-shirts and still feel sexy and still feel cool. So I didn't feel like there's nothing wrong with my dress code. I still feel like ke mosadi, ke ngwanyana, you know.
Yeah.
Because the things that you don't, the things that you like doesn't mean gore le nna ke tlo go di rata.
Yeah.
The things that I like doesn't mean gore le wena o tlo go di rata.
Definitely.
So I know that I have that tomboyish feel or look, but 100% ngwanyana oli.
Okay, girl.
yeah.
Okay, girl. So we hope that he puts a ring on it soon
Yes,
and he makes sure that the wedding happens because we want to be celebrating 2026 with a Fifi Cooper wedding. Mrs.
Wow.
Cooper.
You will
wedding.
get the first invitation.
And then we're going to have more kids. Are you planning on having more kids? Would you like?
I think one more.
One more. no?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
a mini Fifi.
Yeah, mini Fifi, a little girl, because you've had two
Yeah,
boys.
that would be cute.
Les has another question for us.
In terms of music again,
Yeah.
I love your music, by the way.
Thank you.
There's this whole dilemma with K Kid, one of the young up and coming artists, not freestyling at a radio station. What do you think of that? And is that avenue of freestyling still viable for you? Is it integral to hip hop? What are your thoughts?
I think freestyle is just a fun thing for Rona Boom Rapper. And the reason why it's called freestyle is because we're not expecting you to be perfect. So I think a lot of rappers, they think too much because they want every freestyle to be perfect. But for me, freestyle is just a fun thing. And sometimes when they play a beat, you can't tell me that at least you don't have a verse that you can just play around with, you know. But I don't know, like if it was me, me at the same time. Yeah, it's now or never type of thing, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do you have any artists that you'd like to still collaborate with out there? Because I'm sure you still, even if you do get married, you'll still continue in terms of your music journey.
Yeah,
Is there anyone that you dream of collaborating with, working with,
yeah.
in terms of that space?
Ke batla go tswa nyana ke re Africanyana a little bit, you know.
Go for it, yeah.
Botiwa, you know, Wizkid,
Okay.
Burna, yeah, you know. Those are my people. Like, but Africa reunite, man. I feel like as Africans, we don't feature each other like a lot. Every time we batla go feature a motho, or rather go States, re go batla Travis Scott. But I feel like Rona as Africans, there's so much power because there's ke feel like gore mo lefatsheng go na le batho ba ba understandang rhythm ne and go na le batho ba ba knowang rhythm. Africans, they know rhythm. And it just comes to us. So I feel like re ka ira bomo if we can just collaborate as African artists. But yeah, there's a lot that I still want to do and achieve. And there's a lot of albums that I'm going to drop in the future. So definitely more features.
How old are you now, if I may ask? You're not...
30-somebody.
Yeah, you're 30-somebody. So you still have a lot of time to do everything.
Yeah.
What about going back home and dropping just a concert?
Yeah.
Filling up some...
At home.
at home.
You know what? I'm actually on a journey looking for Motswako's second lady because I've been the first lady for 18 years alone.
Okay.
I feel like it's time that, you know, we get another, you know,
Right,
Motswako
and she can be
rapper.
under your wings.
Yeah. I'm on that journey because I believe that
That's dope.
I would rather leave this world knowing that I've given a queen a throne, you know, throne ya gage,
Yeah.
a Motswako sister. So there's a lot, you know. yeah.
I don't know. I've picked it up a few times. You've mentioned leaving this world, leaving it with your children, the music. Why do you think like
Because
that? Because
eventually,
we're here forever.
Yeah.
Just relax about that. Why do you feel like that? What's happening in your
No,
mind?
because it's the truth. I think like we run away from that and are bui gore mo ke mo lefatsheng nako ya rona re adimilwe.
Okay.
So nako e we adimilweng, do the most of it.
Okay.
And understand that you won't be here forever. La o ka nna 200 years, eventually you're going to leave this world.
And just speaking of that now, and you telling me that you're 30 something, I'm assuming you're 38.
34.
You're 34. Sure, you're still young.
Longevity.
Yeah.
Yes, sis.
Yes.
You're still such a baby. My thing is like the generation that I'm from, because you're still younger than me, it always hurt me that, you know, there was a certain age, 37, where a lot of the artists, that's the end for them. Certain years. Like I can mention a list of them where it was 37 and 37. And I don't know, like, what's your thoughts on that?
What's the 37?
I don't understand that, you know. But
Fire.
all I know is whatever that is, I'm just like, we need to cross to 40, get to 50. I want longevity.
Yeah.
I want to see you even at 60, 70,
Yeah.
80. You know, we need to have that longevity mindset. So we
But
need
also,
to know that we can live a long, productive and fruitful life, because there's still a lot you need to do.
Yeah,
with
but
this
also
vessel.
we need to take care of ourselves.
But that's why I'm gonna
wanna
give you
live
longevity.
Exactly.
That's why I'm gonna
It
give you my
goes back-
products right now.
It goes back to what?
Longevity. Wellness.
Yeah, because a lot of us, we overwork ourselves, like,
Right.
and we forget to take care of ourselves, you know, and that's the most important thing. Like, if you want to live long, live a healthy life, you know. Itlhokomele, yeah. Let the way o jang ka teng, like, take care of yourself. And I think that's gonna be my secret. O tlo go mpona ke shapa vese ke le bo ma 65.
Why?
O ipotse
Why?
gore
You know?
how, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I really want longevity for everybody. And for me to say thank you as well, and the team, we want to thank you. We say thank you because saying thank you is so important, to say thank you. You took time out of your busy schedule. You've got a life that you're planning and a future that, you know, you already have your goals for the future, and you took your time for me to be on the Nontle Tema Talks Longevity Show. So I have to appreciate you. I've created a mini gift here for you with the range of longevity wellness. It's supplements for your immune system. If you've got flu, you just hook yourself up. You're going to be fine. Vitamins for you when you're on stage and you've got a couple of gigs to keep you afloat.
Yes.
You know, and also for sleeping so that you can shut down and just relax your body, because as an
Nails and
artist,
hair.
as artists, you know, these guys, they sometimes there's so much anxiety with you guys and mental health issues. So I have everything taken care of for you. And also Revive, which is my collagen for you to look young forever.
Hello.
Darling, you already are young and spuntununu, but you're gonna be better. So I want you to enjoy this. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And the reason I give this is just for you to use it consistently and just it must carry you through the longevity of your journey, because you still have a lot to do.
Thank you. Yes.
So I'm trying to take care of your innerness, your inner being, because this show also, I always say, it's not about interviews. It's literally about your inner views.
Yeah.
Because I want us to just also your inner self is so important to take care of.
True.
I don't know if you have any message that you'd like to share with people that are watching you, that are your biggest fans.
Yes.
Anything that you'd like to tell them. You can probably look at your camera over there and let them know.
Yeah. First of all, I just, want to start off by appreciating Fifi Nation, the people that have been supporting me since day one. For those who don't know, the album is out, Chapters, featuring the best in the game, Big Zulu, MT, Mlindo, the vocalist, Maraza, the list goes on. Make sure that you stream it on all digital stores. It's called Chapters.
Woo!
You know what I'm also picking up? You've really grown. You really have grown. And I can see you don't even like brag of the people that are on your track, your album. You just like, You're over it.
Yeah,
I was actually
doing the
curious.
Do you feel like you're over a lot of things? Like you don't have to be like, oh, I'm working with MT, I'm working with Big.
No, man.
How was it working with? I was Java, MT, Saudi. Like that's
Yo.
legendary. Like you did something to the game.
It was
You know.
crazy. It was crazy. And you know, like, go monate go bereka in studio with people who have found themselves
Yes.
as artists. Like, you know your power points, you know your weak points. Why it's only empty, how le mo hukung, you know, we're done. So creating music with people who already know the strong points, it's so easy. In less than an hour, we have a hit song, you know. So I love working with people who believe in themselves and who knows the power that they carry with them. And
Young
in their
legend.
music.
Young legend.
Shut up.
And the future generation, what are your predictions, Nje? With who you see as, you don't want to comment?
The future.
Yeah.
I know it's a little bit tricky. I know, to be honest. I don't know. Bona gwalwelo ke game mo.
Yeah.
If you want the spot, better make sure that you're seen. You know. But I do have hope for SA hip hop.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent in SA. I don't want people who are baile that thing. We do have a lot of talent in SA, be it piano, be it hip hop, be it boom, be it, you know, whatever. We do have a lot of talent. And shout out to a lot of hip hop artists this year. They did drop, you know, the album, and that is good. It means, you know, 2026 is looking good for hip hop.
So we're still going to have you around doing this for longevity.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
then another thing I just wanted to ask you about the current state of things. What is your advice, Jay, for artists dealing with challenges in the industry? How do you regather and repair yourself?
I think the most important thing, like I said, be selfish.
Okay.
Put yourself first.
Okay.
And this thing, artist, you need validation from this person. You want validation. Stop that thing. You are here for a reason. God gave you that talent for a reason. Start believing in yourself 100%, and know that every challenge, it's coming your way because God knows how you will come out of it. Just be patient and work hard.
What I love is that challenges bring us closer to God, because when
Trust me.
things are good, you kind of forget God. So the challenges are there to actually give you more power.
True.
I always call challenges as my superpower
Yeah.
because I alchemize them. I
Yeah.
take challenges
Yeah.
and I use them to build me better. So if
Hello.
somebody says I can't do something,
Yeah.
they'll inspire me to
Yeah.
work harder to do it.
It's always good to take a positive out of a negative.
Always.
Always.
It's called alchemy.
Hello.
Wow, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed Nontle Tema Talks Longevity. Nontle Tema Talks Longevity. I'm having such a great time with Fifi. I don't know if you guys want to throw in one quick question, but we're almost wrapping up the show because we still got Les and P. Did you enjoy the interview? Thank you for the questions.
Amazing.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
And we wish you the best going
Thank you.
forward.
Thank you so
still have a
much.
lot to give. I want you to get back that energy, that creative juices. If you're feeling stagnant, longevity is going to help you revitalize yourself.
Trust me. Yeah.
So we got you, girl. We
Are
got
we
you.
coming for that testimony
Thank you.
of the products? We
Hello.
Yes,
for,
she will.
you
She's
know?
gonna,
Be
she's gonna give
for the
us.
testimony. Yes, ma'am.
So we're wrapping it up, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the interview. Do comment, tell us your thoughts on Fifi Cooper, my guest today, and do listen to her latest offerings. And do subscribe to our channel. Subscribe, like, and share. Tell your friends about it. Nontle Tema is back. I'm here.
Hello.
I heard your cries. I've got the podcast up. So let everybody know, and let's grow the family. I'll see you guys again next time, same place, right here on Nontle Tema Talks Longevity. God bless you. Bye.